1990 Topps Rack Pack box. We're going to do 2 videos as usual, 1 rack pack in each video. Box is getting down there, about half full. Let's go ahead and pull this rack pack. This will be video 1 of 2. Rack pack 1 of 2. 45 cards plus 1 glossy all-star commemorative card. Let's see what we're looking for real quick. In 1990 Topps, in terms of rookies, got the Frank Thomas corrected card worth $4. He made the Hall of Fame in 2014, followed by Sammy Sosa at $2, Bernie Williams at $1.50, Juan Gonzalez, and Larry Walker at $1 apiece. Larry made the Hall of Fame in 2020, and Marquise Grissom at 40 cents. Here are the 100 cards for 1990 Topps. Wouldn't mind getting any one of those, especially that Nolan Ryan or Donnie Baseball. That'd be cool. Here are the glossy All-Stars, and the big one's going to be the Cal Ripken Jr. glossy All-Star coming in at $1.50. Wouldn't mind getting any one of the other ones. The glossy rookies will be in the Super Jumbo packs, and the only error card where a corrected card was made is the infamous Frank Thomas, no name on front. It's going to be a $5,000 card. It's surprising, in 87 and 88 Topps, Scooterpax fans, there were 5 error cards where corrected cards were made. Yes, and in 89 Topps, I think there were, I don't remember how many there were in 89. I'd have to go back and look. 1990, there was just the Frank Thomas. 1991, though, there's got to be at least a dozen or more error cards where corrected cards were made. I think for 89, there was probably about 5 as well, something like that. What do we got? We got 45 plus 1. Oh, looks like we've got a very nice glossy card. Corners are looking good. Let's start out with our 1990 Topps. 1989 American League All-Star Team glossy card of Bo Jackson. Nice. I see a little bit of a line that goes across here. Good old Topps and that quality control, right? Double asterisk variation. And it's going to be card 17. And I do not see it on my list. That is very interesting. That tells me that this card is probably worth about $0.25. I'm a little surprised that Bo's glossy All-Stars only worth $0.25. You'd think it'd be worth more, but we'll take it nonetheless. Very cool. Start out with Steve Olin, Jeff Parrott. 89 record breaker card of Vince Coleman. Very nice. Card number 6. Big fan of Vince. He cooled down quite a bit. His cards are relegated to common card value, but back in the day, back in 1990, he was popular. Got Lee Mazzilli. We'll have to see if we land Vince's base card, what number Topps gave him, because that would tell us how popular he was. Speaking of popular, there he is. Donnie Baseball. Sweet. Don Mattingly. That is going to be a 100 card right there because Donnie Baseball was very popular. Card number 200. It's going to be a 60-cent card. I saw him at the Field of Dreams game earlier in the week, throwing the ball and catching it at first base. It looked great. He looked great. Real happy he was there, as well as all the other players, especially the Hall of Famers that came out of the cornfield, just like the Field of Dreams movie. Man, that was so cool. Can you imagine being there, seeing that in person? Got Roy Smith, Steve Carter, Otis Nixon. I believe Otis played on the Syracuse Chiefs, but it doesn't say. Turn back the clock to 1980 with Mike Schmidt. Very nice, phenomenal player. There's Kirk Gibson. We'll give Kirk a little bit of love today. I know he's not a big fan of my Junk Wax Sale, who I follow, but we'll throw Kirk some love. I mean, he did a pretty good job in baseball. Jack Morris. There's Dante Bichette, and that's going to be Dante's second-year card. Nice. Nolan Ryan's 5,000 K card when he was with the Houston Astros from 1980 to 1988. The Astro years. Let's go ahead and put him front and center. Kurt Wilkerson, Tony Castillo, Gary Templeton, Don Aassi, Steve Buechele, John Dobson, manager of the Oakland Athletics at the time, Tony La Russa. There's Lloyd McClendon. Real quick, let's take a look. The team, there are no team leaders cards in the 1990 Topps, so the team leader stuff is put on the back of the manager cards. Looks like Mark McGwire led in home runs with 33. The Cobra, Dave Parker, led in RBIs with 97. If you can believe, Ricky Henderson led in stolen bases with 52. Now, this is going to be just for the Oakland team, but I'm sure Ricky led the league as a whole in stolen bases. Looks like pitching, Dennis Eckersley led in saves with 33. We've got Lloyd McClendon, Steve Jeltz, Brian Clutterbuck, Walt Terrell, John Cangelosi, Bob Dernier, Ron Gant, Darren Dalton, just had some soda before I started the video, Jay Buhner, Kevin Brown, Jeff Treadway, Larry Sheets, Dennis Oil Can Boyd. Let's go ahead and throw Dennis some love today. Wes Gardner, Mark Knudsen, Todd Worrell, Greg Maddox, Gary Thurman, Luis De Los Santos, Joe Price, Ken Daly, Steve Wilson, Greg Olson, Randy Milligan, and finally Kurt Manwaring. Not bad. We pulled the turn back the clock to 1980 with Mike Schmidt. Awesome card there. Also pulled the 89 record breaker card of Vince Coleman. Going to be card number 6. Over here we threw some love today to Oil Can Boyd. Great pitcher he was. 571 in the strikeout count. And looks like a Boston Red Sox player. Got Kirk Gibson. Threw him some love today. I know Junk Wax Sale wouldn't be a big fan, but we threw him some love today. What the hell? And Donnie Baseball. Donnie's very familiar with the stands. Nice long career with New York. Center stage, we pulled Nolan Ryan's 5,000 K card for the Astros years from 80 to 88, card number 4. And our glossy all-star in this rack pack went to Bo Jackson. Surprisingly, only worth a quarter. All right, folks, there you have it. 1990 Topps, 45 plus 1 card rack pack from the box. Thanks for watching, y'all. Thanks for watching the channel, tuning in. Stay safe and stay tuned. That was video 1 of 2. Rack pack 1 of 2. We're going to open up another rack pack in video 2 coming up.